For the record, I made my first sale sitting at my desk at my job. All right, so if you have a 9 to 5 and you've been trying to figure out how to supplement your income, you've been trying to figure out how to start creating your exit strategy to get out of there, I'm going to hold your hand through this entire video because this is going to be a very straightforward video. The only reason why you are working right now is because you need the money. If you had the money, you would not be working. So, that's what we're going to talk about in this video. If you are new to this channel, welcome, 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 welcome. Get comfortable. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You part of the family now at this point. And if you have already been here, you have been supporting me throughout this entire journey. How long has it been? It hasn't even been a year that I've been on YouTube. I love you guys so much for continuously being here and not only watching the videos, but putting the action into what it is that you say that you want to do. With all that being said, let's get started because we got a lot to talk about. Let me just say, once you make your first sale online, something in your brain clicks and it's like, listen, I know now that this is possible for me, and you start to put all of your energy into doing that. The more sales that you make, the more you start to realize like, oh, this is truly possible for me. And if I just keep rinsing and repeating what is working, then I could do this full time, right? Do I recommend you leaving your job just because you have made one sale? Absolutely not. But what I will tell you is that if you have made one sale, you can make 10. If you have made 10 sales, you can make 100. I just want you to get to the point where you have made that first sale. Now, let's say you have made that first sale and it was, let's just say, somebody that you knew or just luck of the draw. That means that you did not necessarily have a strategy and you don't know exactly what you did to make that first sale. Let's put a strategy in place and let's try this strategy. Let's see how our audience responds to this strategy. And then if that strategy starts working, then we'll double down on that. But if you don't have a strategy and you're just shooting in the dark and you're just like, I don't want any structure. I want to do things my way. I don't want anybody to give me any strategy. Then you're going to continue losing in this game. I was you at one point, and I have to be honest. I was you. I created my digital product years ago, did not make a dime from it because I thought I could just watch YouTube videos and get the information that I needed to start making money online. And because I wasn't able to, then I started to think like, oh, well, maybe this is not for me, or maybe this is not, it's not really what they're saying it is. But it's not any of that. It's simply because you don't have a strategy. You don't have anyone that can qualify your strategy if you do have a strategy, and you don't have any support. All of those things are important to you making your first sale and continuous sales in this online space. Though you hate that job, or although you are ready to go, now that you are putting certain things in place and taking action, not just watching videos, I want you to think, I feel sorry for these people because they're going to be here much longer than I am going to have to be here, because I am strategizing, I'm making moves that they don't even know about, and I'm positioning myself to be able to provide for my family and myself outside of depending on somebody for a check. Right. So it's very different from going in there, not having a plan, not, and just thinking I'm going to be here for 30, 40 plus years before I'm able to retire. No, now that you have guidance, structure, you're starting to make sales. Now I want you to shift your mindset from, I hate this job, I don't want to come in here, to, this job is allowing me the opportunity to be able to focus on things that I need to focus on to be able to eventually get out of here. Okay, so let's get into the meat and potatoes of it all. The first thing that you're going to do is, now that you have your niche, your topic, you know what you're going to talk about, because I hope you know what you're going to talk about. I hope you know what problem you're going to solve, because I talked about that in several of my videos. If you have not figured out what problem you are going to help somebody else solve, you need to use the ChatGPT prompt that is in your Done For You digital business in a box. The link is in my description box. Use that ChatGPT prompt because it's going to tell you, based on your experience, based on who you are, based on what you know, this is the best product that you're going to make the most money on. Okay. So if you don't know what niche or what topic or whatever you're going to start with, what problem you're going to solve, use that ChatGPT prompt. Fast forward. Now that you know what problem you're going to solve for your target audience, I want you to set up your Stripe account. Now that you know what problem you're going to solve for your audience, I want you to set up your Stripe account. If your Stripe account is not set up already, go ahead and do so. After your Stripe account, I want you to set up your Stand Store, your Beacons, your Gumroad, whatever payment platform you're going to use for your audience, your target person. I want you to set that up, right? Because you have to have a place to upload your digital product to. Right. I am currently using Stand Store. If you want to try Stand Store out free for 14 days, you can click the link down in my description box below and you can get access to it free for an entire 14 days. Now, if you make your first sale within that 14 days, guess what? It pays for your subscription, right? But I have tried Beacons. Beacons is great too. I've never tried Gumroad, Go High Level. There's tons of them out there. So whatever one you want to try, go ahead and try. What is the biggest concern for your target person? What are they struggling with the most? What are their dreams? What are their aspirations? What do they do when they get off of work? What do they do throughout the day? You need to know your target person like the back of your hand. Well, Trey, how am I going to know my target person like the back of my hand if I don't even know them? Because your target person needs to be a previous version of you. That's why I say you need to know what experience, whatever it is that you're going to be talking about, whatever it is that you're going to be offering a digital product about, it needs to be something that you have experienced for yourself. Because guess what? You have experienced that. So you know how to get from point A to point B. You know how to get from point B to point C because you've already solved it for yourself. For example, I know a creator that is teaching future nurses how to pass the NCLEX. I think that's how you say it. If you're a nurse and you're watching this video, forgive me, I am not a nurse. Okay. But I know a nurse that is teaching future nurses how to pass the test to become a nurse. Why? Because she has passed the test to become a nurse. And there's somebody out there that is wanting the information that she has based on her experience. That's the mindset that I want you to be in. I don't want you to think about the fact that you're selling a digital product. I don't want you to think about the fact that you're trying to get out of your job. I want you to serve before you even think about selling. Right? Because when you start to serve your target person, that's when your target person multiplies. And not only does your target person multiply, you start to benefit from serving, not just selling. Anybody that is selling simply for the sake of selling is not making any money. Now, have you thought about whether you're going to go faceless or whether you're going to be face forward? Okay, because that's important. You need to know, are you comfortable enough to go face forward, camera facing, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. I am facing the camera. I am talking to my phone. Let me just say that this did not come natural to me. Yes, I am using my iPhone 14. This did not come natural to me, right? This took practice for me to be able to sit across the screen and talk to my camera and talk to my phone. All right. So it's not going to come natural to you. You do not have to have the latest iPhone or the latest Android or whatever the case. You don't. If you want to go faceless, there is a theme page option to where you do not have to literally show your face for absolutely anything and you can still make money in the online space. I want you to think about the Shade Room, Justin LeBoy, any Amazon finds videos that you have seen on this platform, Instagram, or any platform, animal videos, pets, cats, dogs, whatever it is. Think about any platform or any page that you have seen where they are specifically talking about one thing, one specific thing, right? That is a theme page. You want more insight on theme pages? There is a theme page play in your Done For You digital business in a box so that you can utilize that option. But you have to decide, do you want to go faceless or do you want to be camera facing? Disclaimer that none of this is going to come natural and easy for you because this is not anything that you have done before. This is not anything that you were used to doing. You are literally used to working for your money. You are used to clocking into a job. You are used to the programming of what we have been taught, right? And you don't have to feel bad about it because I was you, you are me, I am you. Like so many people are still programmed in that way. But if you want to get something different, if you want to get what you don't currently have, you have to do something that you're currently not doing. Okay. And you're going to have to do it afraid. You're going to have to do it uncomfortable. You're going to have to do it even when you don't necessarily feel like you are ready to do it. But what if I'm not a creative person? You do not have to be a creative person. You do not have to have 10,000 followers or subscribers. You do not have to be tech savvy in order to make money in the online space. Okay. What you need to do is get out of your own way, right? Start putting the things, all of the information that you are receiving, start putting those things into action. That's the one thing that's holding you back, that you have not taken action in the things that you say that you want. Right? So you have to start taking the steps. If you don't want to create your digital products because you are not a Canva savvy person, right? Let's just say you don't know how to work Canva, you don't know anything about Canva. There is a Canva course in your Done For You digital business in a box, right? But if you don't want to go that route, if you don't want to even try to learn Canva, there are 30,000 Done For You digital products within that business in a box, right? So you just have to find one that matches the niche based on whatever you've identified is going to be your problem solving topic, or whatever Chat GPT has given you. There are 30,000 in there. So there got to be one in there that matches the topic that you're going to be talking about. Create the digital product for yourself, or you can use any of the 30,000 done for you digital products. It's entirely up to you. But what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to overthink it, right? Don't overthink it, because your mind will keep you stagnant and your mind will keep you stuck. For the record, I made my first sale sitting at my desk at my job. Okay. So, and not only did I make my first sale at my job, I made my first sale before I even got to 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, right? I started here on YouTube. I am now heavily over on the other platforms, but I started right here on YouTube, and I did not even have a full 1,000 subscribers before I got my first sale. So it is very possible for you. There is nothing that I have that you don't have, right? I am not smarter than you, right? If there's anything that I have that you don't have, is the strategy and the information. And once we connect, you can have that information too. So that's it for me, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that this video was beneficial for you. I hope that you resonated with something in this video and that you got something that you needed. I want you to not only watch this video, not only watch the videos that you have been watching, but I want you to put these things into action, right? All of the resources that I've talked about within this video are down in my description box below. I don't want you to wait until you are ready. I want you to go down there, click on it, and get started today. The future version of you is waiting for this version of you to show up and to start putting things into action. I am so grateful for the past version of me, because without her pushing through and without her doing things uncomfortably, I could have never gotten to this point. So I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you guys within the community. But if I don't, I will most certainly see you on the next video. I meet with my community members every fourth Thursday of the month. So once you invest in the Done For You digital business in a box, you are automatically part of the community. You'll receive an email reminding you of what dates we meet, and you can just join via Zoom. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.